pleasant good evening. Welcome inside of the Panther Den as we get set for more Mountain 7 Conference basketball action on this Tuesday before Christmas. I'm George Young alongside Tony Christie as we get set for some girls varsity action after an exciting JV boys action that tipped off about 5 o'clock, and it went a little bit longer, but not as long as Friday night. We're going to get underway just about at 6:30. The Lady Panthers come into tonight's action after losing a tough one, Tony, last Friday against Pisgah, and North Henderson comes in after their first win of the season on Friday night against Tuscola.
Yes, and this is a good chance for the Lady Panthers to get back into the winning mode and, you know, get ready for the tournament that they have coming up this coming up week in Towns County.
Yeah, next week, the Christmas tournament. We'll talk about that as we go along. Yeah, good to have some momentum going into the Christmas break. And Christmas, of course, this weekend and the next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they'll be in that Christmas tournament. They'll be taking on a tough Murphy team. Always tough Murphy team. Of course, they won the state championship a couple of years ago. Well, both teams have headed over to their respective benches, and we're just about ready for the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll head down and check in with our public address announcer.
Panther Den. If you could please stand as you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And now the starters for the Knights. Number 10, Kaylee Jones. Number 12, Lexi Gunter. Number 21, Bailey Davidson. Number 22, Taylor Maccabee. And number 35, Amy Reimer. Panthers go lights out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Panther fans, get on your feet. Here come your Lady Panthers. She's a guard wearing number 12, number 10, Andrea Terrell. She's the point guard wearing number 12, Kelly Queen. She's a forward wearing number 24, Avery Moffitt. She's the other guard wearing number 30, Tori Inslee. And she's your center wearing double threes, Ross McCullum.
That's the starting lineups for both North Henderson and Franklin. And we'll get this one underway very, very shortly. We talked about building momentum. Hard-fought game Friday night. A couple of breaks did not go your way if you're Scott Hartbarger and your Lady Panthers. Tonight, a team that's been struggling in North Henderson. What's the strategy? You want to get on them early, Tony?
Yes, you want to try to get out early and establish your how you play very early, so you can start to get other people in. So then you can have the game, have your players, all your players, get in and participate in hopefully a good win.
And also, it brings some doubt into the minds of North Henderson after struggling a good portion of the season. Rosalind McCollum, first shot up and no good. And North Henderson with the rebound. It's Amy Reimer. Swings it over into the corner. Knocked away briefly Maccabee. Then it gets poked in the air and stolen away by Tori Inslee. She'll give it up to Callie Queen, who dishes over to Andrea Terrell, who attempts from beyond the arc, and it hits the top above the backboard, and that'll be a dead ball over to North Henderson. 7:24 just underway. Glad you're with us on YouTube and Facebook. Fantastic FPSN crew with you again tonight. Reimer dribbles, dishes a pass, and it is off the hands of Lexi Gunner, the senior for Coach Zach Wilkins. That'll be the first turnover. Let's check that. The second turnover for North Henderson. Callie Queen for three. It's back of the iron. Rebound, Andrea Terrell. She'll kick it out. Tori Inslee now going to run the offense and give it up to Moffitt. Now Queen up high.
And North Henderson's in a man-to-man right now.
McCollum gets the bucket in the paint. And Rosalind McCollum gets the scoring going. But the Panthers up 2-0 early on, 6:35 with a moving clock. Jones over to Maccabee, and she couldn't get it to go. Terrell holds it high. I'm going to swing it over left side. It's Callie Queen back up to Terrell. Now Moffitt handles it briefly before it goes to Tori Inslee, who splits a couple of defenders, and that's knocked out of her hands. It'll say last touch by a Lady Purple Knight, so it'll stay with the Panthers at 6:07 left on the first quarter clock. Queen got to get it in. She does to Terrell. Terrell gets it knocked away, picked up by Callie Queen. And we got a whistle.
I think the clock didn't start.
And they just took it down to 59 seconds. That's not right. 5:59. Okay. They took 5 seconds off the clock. Queen with it. Now Terrell going to dish to McCollum. She powers up off the glass. McCollum with the first 4 points in this ball game. Panthers now pick up a little press in the backcourt. North going to break it. Maccabee dishes underneath. Shot no good for Davidson. And the rebound off to the Panthers. It's Callie Queen up to Inslee. Tori will be at the line for a couple as she was fouled on the way to the hole, and the bucket was no good. Foul going against Lexi Gunner. That'll be her first and the team's first, as it's Inslee at the line. And the first shot up and good. Of course, it is Christmas break.
Yes.
And you can kind of tell it's Christmas break inside of the gymnasium after that raucous atmosphere we had on Friday night with Pisgah in town. A lot of empty seats in the upper portion on both sides. I'm sure it will fill up as the night wears on. I don't know, folks may have just decided to hunker down in their houses tonight because it's so cold outside. Had some sleet falling, too, when I was coming in. Stolen away by Inslee. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Andrea Terrell, and she gives it up to Callie Queen, who will get the bucket. And the Panthers up 8-0 early on. 5:16 with a ticking clock first quarter. Purple Knights cannot get it into the front court. It's a turnover.
Good hustle right there by Rosalind McCullum on the backside of that press.
Well, Callie Queen calls out the offense as we're at just about 5 minutes left here in the first. Inslee. Bounce pass to Moffitt underneath. And Avery can't get it to go. Lady Knights able to grab the board. Amy Reimer will call out the offense. She's a freshman. Coach Zach Wilkins. She'll have it up top. Dish into the corner, saved by Kaylee Jones, and now she's got to step on the end line. And Kaylee Jones turns it over. That 4 turnovers?
Fourth turnover so far in this quarter.
North Henderson. Wearing the purple jerseys. Very distinctive purple jerseys.
Nice pass.
Nice assist. It's Callie Queen off the glass, and we've got a whistle. And we've got a full timeout called by head coach Zach Wilkins. So we'll take one as well as you see the replay.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located at 175 East Main Street in Franklin.
Welcome back. Out of the timeout. North will have the basketball. Almost another turnover. 3 up and good by Amy Reimer. Reimer gets the scoring going for the Purple Knights as she hits the trifecta. And Inslee tries to answer and does. Tori Inslee for 3. But now some pressure in the backcourt. North's going to break it. Reimer has her pass intercepted. It's Callie Queen. Over to Inslee off the glass.
Nice pass by Callie Queen.
Leah Jones has her pass knocked away. Up court, Inslee. Tori Inslee has the 17th point of this first quarter. 3:20 left. Jones dishes the free throw line. We've got a whistle. And a foul?
Yes.
Yes, it's going to be on Callie Queen as she was guarding Kaylee Jones, who was pointing towards the sideline like somebody called timeout or something. I wasn't sure. Another turnover. Rosalind McCollum intercepts the pass. Queen finds Inslee. Approaching 3 minutes left. McCollum for 3. Rosalind McCollum from beyond the arc. 20-3. Jones harassed. She traveled. Yes, she did. Call Sanders going to check in along with Maddie Gilbert. Inslee going to take a seat along with Andrea Terrell. So early on, we talked about in the pregame, Tony, able to get a lead, build a sizable advantage, and get some bench players in, and that's what Coach Scott Hardbarger has done early on here in this ball game. And it's Avery Moffitt off the glass.
Yes, and that's what you want to do. You know, when you're playing a team that you can possibly beat, you want to plan on getting a lot of players in so they get more experience, because the starters can get into foul trouble. There's a number of things that can happen during the course of a season, let alone a game. So it's good to get everyone some kind of experience.
Sanders dishes to McCollum, lifts a shot that won't fall. Rebound, Lexi Gunner, and the Purple Knights come up court. It's Reimer over to Jones, just inside the arc. Jones gets the bucket. 22-5. Franklin advantage as it's Callie Queen. Over to Gilbert. Now McCollum underneath. Moffitt. They're not going to count the bucket. They'll say it was on the floor after the whistle. Foul going against Lexi Gunner as Charlie Siegel will check that. Going to go against 24, Leah Jones. And Lexi Gunner. That'll be her first. Siegel making sure that her uniform is all tucked in. And now she's going to be sent back to the bench. Aubrey Haley is checked in now. Inbounds pass kicked around, picked up. It's Haley up top. Over to McCall Sanders. Gilbert now holds it. Got to find Callie Queen. Her shot wouldn't go. Fighting for the board. It's Avery Moffitt. That'll go up and get hacked, and she'll be at the line for a couple shots. And that one going against the Purple Knights, Peyton Taylor. That'll be her first, and the third whistled on North Henderson.
That was a great rebound by Avery on that one. She's very aggressive, when she's attempting to get the ball, and then when she gets the ball, she's very aggressive, and that's good for a post player.
Fight for the rebound underneath, and it's off of a Lady Panther. I believe it's last touched by Maddie Gilbert. 22-5. Lady Panther advantage. Leah Jones at the paint. Wouldn't fall. North with the rebound. Stick back, no. A fight for the third rebound, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow going to stay with North Henderson. Now Charlie Siegel going to check in. And also Tori Inslee into the game. We've had these, at least these two near side officials, a bunch this season.
Yes.
They're pretty good officials.
Yes, very good. Actually, all three. This whole crew is a good crew of veteran officials.
Yeah, they are. Shot from Tori Inslee wouldn't fall from beyond the arc. And that pass airmailed to the current sheriff. Standing there, he is standing over on the wall over there. Tori Inslee brings it up. Finds Gilbert. Swing it over left side. Underneath it goes Siegel, and traveling. 5 seconds.
Traveling
violation.
Yes.
Down to 30 seconds left here in the first. McMinn open for three. It wouldn't fall. Rebound. Gunner gets fouled as she attempted a three. And Lexi Gunner will be at the line for 3 shots. Foul on Inslee. That'll be her first, and the second whistled on Franklin. The senior Lexi Gunner misses the first. She'll have a couple more. 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. And she misses the second. George Young alongside Tony Christie. Glad you're with us on this Tuesday before Christmas. Our scoreboard even is decorated for Christmas. We put Christmas lights.
Got the hat.
Yeah. Now we just need hats, I guess. Santa hats now. Third shot was good. Inslee gives it up. Siegel's shot slapped away. Panthers reset underneath their own basket with 12.5 left on the first quarter clock. Good. Siegel gives it up. It's Gilbert up top. Now Inslee for three. Tori Inslee. It's her second three here in this first quarter. 25-6. At the buzzer. And that'll do it. First quarter in the books. 25-6 as the cheerleaders come out. We'll take a break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to begin. 25-6. Dominating first 8 minutes, Tony. And you kind of understood coming in that may be the case, but you've got to go out and you've got to execute.
Yes,
and the Panthers have.
Yes, the Panthers, they've came out and they've played to their level, not bringing their self down to, to competition. And that's one of the things you have to do, a lot of times in high school, because sometimes there's a lot of things that happen. There's been a couple games where we did last year where we looked at the other team and they only had one bench player, things like that. So, you never know what's going on somewhere else, but you have to always play to your ability every single time.
Play to your standard. And
yes.
The other thing that is concerning around Christmas break is there's not a lot of folks here in the facility tonight, unlike Friday night where it was just packed out. And you got to bring your own energy some nights.
Yes,
and tonight may be that case.
And that's a good thing because when you're playing, you go through like, there's nobody here to energy. But as a coach, you're like, this is perfect because if we can do it here, we can definitely do it in front of a lot of people giving us energy. So this is a good test for both Panther teams.
Moffitt can't get it to go, but she was fouled. So Avery Moffitt going to be back at the free throw line, where she lived there in that first quarter. 7:22 left in the second. Foul whistled on the Purple Knights. Taylor Maccabee, her first. And Moffitt hits the first of two at the free throw line. And can't get the roll on the second. Knights bring it up. It's Amy Reimer. Gets double teamed. Bounces a pass into the corner. Dangerous one. Maccabee secures it, then heaves it up to Jones, who lost it briefly. Gunner found it. Shot wouldn't fall for Lexi Gunner. Now Callie Queen. McCollum lost control. Taylor Maccabee's pass stolen away. And into the student section goes Andrea Terrell. Is she okay is the question. Yeah, she's going to get up and come back. They did blow the play dead. Callie Queen. Underneath, it's Rosalind McCollum. Assist by Moffitt. And that adds to that Panther lead now 28-6 here in the second quarter. A traveling violation on Lexi Gunner. She secured the pass, but took a few steps before dribbling. Andrea Terrell.
And the Lady Panthers have done a good job working the ball. 3 seconds call right there on Rosalind McCollum. They're doing a good job working the ball side to side, and because you still have to get ready for whatever the next game as well. And that's what they're doing a good job of that right now.
Long pass into the corner, Gunner. She lifts another pass. That's going to be knocked away. Andrea Terrell, count it and one.
Good job by Andrea Terrell. Right here, anticipation tipped by. Tipped by Tori Inslee on that one, on that replay. Tipped by Tori Inslee and assist by Andrea Terrell on that one.
Terrell will be at the line.
Some of that stuff is contagious.
Yeah.
Because
she got the roll.
Tori Inslee, she leads she's the all-time leader in steals at the school. And, playing with her, other people start doing it too, and that's a good thing.
And another turnover for the Knights, as that has been the bugaboo for the Purple Knights in this first half for sure. They have turned the ball over a bunch. Terrell for three, no. Rebound and the stick back. Cassidy Parker from the free throw line. Cassidy's checked in. And a steal. Terrell all over the court. Then she tries to save it, and it's into the hands of a Purple Knight. Shot wouldn't fall by Reimer. Underneath, rebound Jones. Her shot wouldn't go. And we've got bodies everywhere. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow going to be with the Panthers. It might be cold outside, but if you're concerned and you're like, I don't want to get out in it, I'll probably be cold. And no,
it's
come on in. Come on in. You'll warm up. It is hot in this gymnasium tonight. They've got the heat pumping for sure, especially up here where we're at in the second deck, as McCollum's shot wouldn't fall. When we came this morning and set up, it was nice and toasty, and I don't think they've adjusted the temperature all day. Of course, school not in session. Nobody here during the day to do all that. McCollum. And one for Rosalind.
Right there, that movement, ball movement, found Rosalind in the middle, and she got hit right on the arm there.
Maddie Gilbert back into the game for Hartbarger. Charlie Siegel will check in next dead ball. And McCollum got the roll. As Siegel comes in for Rosalind. Jones dishes into the front court. And a three up and good for Lexi Gunner. Maddie Gilbert puts it on the floor, gives it up, swings it over. Callie Queen, three, no. Rebound Gunner. And the Lady Knights going to push. Gunner feeds underneath. Davidson knocked away. And it's last touch by Lady Panther. 4:01 left in the second. In it goes. Leah Jones harassed. Somehow able to secure it. Gunner for three, no. Saved by Leah Jones. She'll give it up to Lexi Gunner. In the paint. Gunner knocked her away, and it's last touch by Lady Panther. 3:45 left. Glad that you're with us as we're almost at the top of the hour of 7 o'clock as folks get home and get the belly full and turn on the ball game. Glad that you're with us. If you have not already, go ahead and like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Three up and good. It's Lexi Gunner warming up from beyond the arc. She's been their offense here in the second quarter. Callie Queen.
Good pass.
Dishes it out. It's just inside the arc for Gilbert. She could not get that one to go ahead and rimmed out. 3:04 left. Nice pass. It's Maccabee baseline. No. And the rebound and a foul coming up as securing it was Queen. And that's going to be the 6th or the 7th. It'll be the 17th foul on North Henderson. So 1-1 coming up for Callie Queen. Call Sanders along with Aubrey Haley into the game for Harparger. First shot up and good. She'll get one more. Well, Callie. And fans, we invite you to stick around at the half. We've got a special presentation. And we'll carry here live. Sydney Williams, we've got a plaque. Courage Award she won over the summer. And if you have not seen the video that we put together for the Play of the Year countdown, I like to call it that, if there was plays of the year that we put together each and every year. We'll play that after she is honored here at the half. .234 left. Haley, free throw line, it wouldn't fall, and an offensive board up and good.
Avery Williamson.
Williamson, yes, it is. She snuck in. Avery Williamson, first points for her tonight. Well, Sanders almost had a steal. Davidson shot, no good, but she was fouled, and that's going to send Bailey Davidson to the line as McCall Sanders picks up the foul. That'll be her first and the team's third. 40-14, commanding it lead for the Lady Panthers. Leah Jones comes in off the bench for Zach Wilkins. Shot wouldn't go, got her own rebound, did Davidson. And she'll be back at the line as she got fouled. Maddie Gilbert picked up the foul, her first. Back of the iron, Siegel secures the board for the Lady Panthers. It's Williamson into the front court. Give it up to Sanders. Back to Williamson up top. 2 minutes left. Feeding underneath Gilbert. Back out it goes. Aubrey Haley. Pass up top, going to be intercepted. Free throws coming up for the Purple Knights. Kaylee Jones will be at the line. And the first foul whistled on Avery Williamson. Peyton Taylor going to check in for the Purple Knights. And the second up and good at the charity stripe. 40-15. Panthers by 25. 3 off the mark for Williamson.
You know, and for some of these Lady Panthers, this is the first time we've actually seen them playing. So, you know, they're going to it takes them a little while to get used to, you know, the speed of a game speed action.
Leah Jones at the paint. Running shot, no. Rebound off to Aubrey Haley. But it knocked away, picked up by Gilbert. 70 seconds left here in the first half. Almost a steal up top, and a foul going to be whistled. Kaylee Jones going to pick up her third. And the 8th team foul, so shots. 1-1 for McCall Sanders. And Sanders hits the front end of the 1-1. She can't hit the second. Rebound Siegel. Lost control, did Charlie. It's out of bounds off of a Lady Knight. Panthers retain possession with exactly 1 minute left here in the first half. Williamson to trigger, gets it in. Up high, it's Maddie Gilbert. Now traveling, got to be whistled on Aubrey Haley. Turns it over with 53.1 seconds left. Emma Osteen checks in for Coach Wilkins and the Purple Knights. Gunner with it. Cross-court pass over to Reimer. 3 off the mark. And the long rebound out of bounds. And it's going to go to the Panthers with 37 seconds left. Williamson gives it up to Sanders underneath. It's Siegel. She can't get the bucket. Rebound. Purple Knights, 24 seconds left. Got to push it, Gunner. She lifts the 3 up and good. Lexi Gunner. She has been the offense for the Knights. 10 seconds left. See if the Panthers play for the last shot. Williamson into the front court. Gilbert, air ball, rebound, Gunner, and that'll do it.
She almost made that one.
First half in the books here at the Panther Den. Hang with us. We're going to have a special presentation to Sydney Williams. They'll get her into position. And
ladies and gentlemen, we have a special halftime presentation. We would like to take a moment to recognize Class of 2022 Lady Panthers, Sydney Williams. In June 2021, Sydney tore her ACL, MCL, and meniscus in an off-season scrimmage that put her senior season in jeopardy. The doctors gave her 9 months recovery time, and she was expected to miss both the volleyball and basketball season of her senior year. In October, Sydney unfortunately also tore the meniscus in her other knee and had a second surgery, which was needed. Her high school career seemed all but over. However, with a love for basketball and the willingness to put in the work and therapy on her own, practice, and BFS, Sydney made her comeback a full 2 months ahead of schedule, risking a 70% chance of re-injury. On January the 7th, 2022, Sydney made her return versus conference foes Smoky Mountain and made it a memorable one with a game-sealing rebound. Less than a week later, Sydney returned to full form and posted a double-double against conference rival Pisgah in an incredible display of grit, skill, and pure talent that helped lead the Panthers to a convincing win. For the remainder of the season, Sydney continued to show her grit and determination game after game, ultimately helping her team secure a regular season conference title and a conference tournament title. Sydney would go on to earn all conference honors and all tournament team honors. Sydney's courage and determination to not only beat the odds for a chance to play one more time, but also her ability to return knowing the risk, and made an immediate impact in conference play, making her an outstanding athlete and competitor. The North Carolina High School Athletic Association took notice and has selected Sydney as the recipient of the 2022 Tony Simeon Courage Award. Let's give it up for our Panther, Sydney Williams.
Congratulations to Sydney, man.
Yes.
One of the reasons that she won this award, it was brought to their attention by the video that Clinton Taylor made, our executive producer of FPSN. And if you haven't seen it, here it is now.
During a travel basketball game in June of 2021, Sydney Williams blew out her right MCL and had tears in her meniscus and ACL. The doctors gave her a 9-month recovery time, and Sydney was expected to miss both the volleyball and basketball seasons of her senior year. A relapse of the meniscus tear happened in October of 2021, and a second surgery was needed. Her high school sports career seemed all but over. But with a love for basketball and the willingness to put in the work on her own, in rehab, in BFS, and in practice, Sydney made her comeback a full 2 months ahead of schedule and risking a 70% chance of re-injury. On January 7th of 2022, for the first time her senior year, Sydney took to the basketball court.
Sydney Williams in the game.
First time here in 2021-2022. Sydney Williams cleared this week to play.
She made it a memorable one by grabbing the game-winning rebound to seal the victory against rival Smoky Mountain.
Another offensive rebound. Williams spins. Buzzer sounds. It's over.
And the senior on the first game gets the big rebound.
And the very next week, she put up a double-double against conference foe Pisgah in a convincing win.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The December Athlete of the Month is Laura Covarrubias, Women's Indoor Track.
Covarrubias. I'm a sophomore at Macon Early College and I run indoor track. My events are the 500 and the 300 meter dash, long and triple jump, and the 4x2 100 meter relay. And I've qualified for state in all of them. So my dad encouraged me to run. So I started off with cross country, but I didn't really like it. So I turned to track instead. The thing I love about track is the relationships I've been able to form over the years. I'm still not sure if I want to run track in college or not, but I do know that I want to pursue pediatrics. Period. Dropping the mic. I know it's still the indoor season, but one of my main goals is to establish a new long jump record in the outdoor season. Do I go whenever? Okay. One thing that motivates me as an athlete and as a person is a scripture that is in John 3:30, and it says, "He must become greater and I must become less."
Oh,
yeah.
So good, Laura. We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Welcome back, fans, as we are at the break. Got about a minute and a half before we'll get to third quarter action. You see both teams out warming up. George Young, Tony Christie, glad to have you with us on this Tuesday before Christmas. We talked about the schedule ahead of the Lady Panthers. Next week, the 28th, 29th, and 30th, it's the Towns County Christmas tournament. It's actually called the 28th annual Battle of the States.
Battle of the States
Christmas tournament, because there's North Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee represented. And this is the first day. The times there, basketball for breakfast for Murphy and Franklin. That'll be the game that kicks off the 28th annual Battle of the States Christmas tournament. And they will play the winner or the loser, will Franklin, of Polk County, Tennessee, and Union County, Georgia. Of course, Union County right next to Towns County. And Polk County is pretty close.
Yes.
As well, you see on the opposite side of the bracket there, Rabun and Hayesville, Coosa, and Towns County. Franklin would not see any of those teams until possibly the third round.
Right.
They have kind of a round robin, but really not. You have a first place game, third place game, fifth place game, and a seventh place game. 8 teams in
and
the
these
tournament.
in tournaments like these, the Christmas tournaments, this is where the team actually really bonds and comes together. You know, like, because they're out of school, they're around each other a whole lot, and they get to, you know, really see each other. And in most teams, this is where they come together, those holiday tournaments.
We're back to action. Shot up off the glass and good to get the scoring going for the Purple Knights, 41-20. Tori Inslee dribbles up high. Will dish it over to Terrell. Andrea now finds Callie Queen. Tori open for three. Got it. Inslee with a trifecta to begin the third quarter for the Lady Panthers at the scoring column. And a turnover, the way that North Henderson began the first half. They'll turn it over. Callie Queen will bring it up. Nice pass. Inslee off the glass.
And good cut by Tori.
Tori, a veteran, of course, the player of the year. Back to back. And there's a block underneath by McCollum. She could tell the defense was a little lax.
Yes.
We're not paying attention, and found that seam, able to cut to the hole, and credit Terrell able to get the pass to her. It's Rosalind McCollum for three. It's an air ball picked up by Inslee underneath, and she can't get the bucket to go directly underneath the basket. Purple Knights will attack. It's Kaylee Jones into the front court. Dangerous pass. Reimer has it. Knocked around. Coming down with it, it's Andrea Terrell. Rosalind McCollum with the offensive rebound and the stick back. 48-20. Pass knocked away, almost stolen. Reimer for three.
And Reimer has a nice stroke. You know, it's
just a freshman.
Yeah, if she can get it off, learn how to, get it off a lot more, they'll be a pretty good team.
Terrell to McCollum. Rosalind McCollum for three. Shot wouldn't go for Davidson. Lady Panthers come down with a rebound. Inslee to the hole. A lot of contact. And a whistle on the rebound. Taylor Maccabee for the Purple Knights will pick up the foul. That'll be her second. And will send Avery Moffitt to the line for two shots. Can't get the first.
And as a coach, this is for the Lady Panthers, it's one of those things where you want everyone to play, but you don't want your starters to get into, bad habits of things, going into a tough game, which they're going to play, in about a week.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one against Murphy. Another turnover for North Henderson. It's Terrell for three. And the rebound off of who? And I'll say last touch by North Henderson. 5:04 left third quarter. McCollum. Short. Rebound North. Kaylee Jones brings it up. Finds Davidson, back out to Jones. Now it's Gunner. Reimer for three. Rebound Moffitt. 4:37. Here first stanza of the second half of action. Rosalind McCollum spinning, kicking it out. Queen leans into one, can't get it to go. And we're heading the other way as that hit the end line.
Good hustle by Andrea Terrell to try to get that rebound.
(52-23). Panthers by 29, led the whole way. North Henderson comes into tonight's action after picking up their first win here in the 2022-2023 season last Friday against Tuscola. Conference victory. That one's a turnover. Maddie Gilbert will check into the game as Andrea Terrell will take a seat. Jones brings it up for Coach Wilkins. And the Purple Knights. It's 3:45 left, third quarter, with Tori Inslee stealing it away. Can't get the roll. Reimer, deep three.
Telling you.
Amy Reimer. Almost NBA range.
Yes, her form is perfect. So all she has to do is take them.
Queen thought about it. Finds Moffitt over to Rosalind McCollum. Now it's Gilbert, top of the key three. He got it. Maddie Gilbert gets into the scoring column with a three, top of the key. 55-26. Inslee. Jones harassed by Queen. Dishes. Foul coming up. Shots coming up for Leah Jones. Yeah, she went to the hole. Maddie Gilbert going to pick up her second. And just the first whistled on the Lady Panthers here in this second half. First one up and good as Leah Jones gets the roll. Siegel, Sanders into the ball game, along with Aubrey Haley. One more for Leah Jones. Peyton Taylor is checked in for Coach Wilkins and the Purple Knights, along with Avari McMinn. Siegel cutting to the hole, knocked away and off of Charlie Siegel. That'll be Purple Knight basketball. 2:05 left, third quarter. Of course, fans, we've got varsity boys action coming up about 15 minutes after this one's in the books. Should be a good one in the boys. Both teams last year had some battles.
Yes.
And this bunch from Hendersonville invades the Panther Den with a 6-4 mark. And they got a win against Tuscola on Friday night at home. Avery Williamson has checked in. She's got a trigger for Hartbarger. Baseline, gets it into Gilbert. Now McCall Sanders. Williamson backs it out. Gilbert cutting to the hole. The pass just a little too tough, and it's going to head out of bounds. And it'll go over to North Henderson with 1:18 left in the third. Lexi Gunner dishes a pass over to Jones. Now in the paint, a wild shot. Would not go for Kaylee Jones, but she was fouled, and that's going to send Kaylee to the line. Second this half on the Lady Panthers, and it's going to be the second on Avery Williamson. And Kaylee Jones can't hit the first. The senior will have one more. And she hits. Emma Osteen checks in for the Knights as Kaylee Jones will take a seat. 64 seconds left in the third. Williamson brings it up for Hardbarger. Maddie Gilbert, right of the elbow. Or check that, Aubrey Haley couldn't get it to go. 45 seconds left and another turnover. A steal. Leah Jones pulls up. Gilbert fights for the rebound, and she was out of bounds when she possessed the basketball, so North will retain possession underneath their own basket. Reimer looks to trigger. Gets it up top to Taylor. Into the corner, it's Reimer. Tiptoeing that baseline, kicking it out. Jones for three. It wouldn't go, and the rebound, Aubrey Haley. And the Panthers now will turn it over. Traveling violation.
Longest 40 seconds ever.
If you're watching and you're wondering about the running clock rule, we mentioned it from time to time. Last year there were a couple running clocks.
Yes, several.
It's a 40-point differential in the second half, and we're not even anywhere close to that at this point. Off balance. Haley couldn't get it to go. The fight for the boards, out of bounds. It last touch by Maddie Gilbert. It'll head the way of the Purple Knights with 5.9 on the clock. Osteen's shot blocked at the buzzer. That's going to do it. Fourth quarter coming up right after this.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter about to begin in the girls' varsity. 57-29. Maddie Gilbert will trigger. And so we'll begin here the fourth quarter. Or it's about 7:30. Right on schedule. The boys' varsity slated to begin at 8 o'clock. And this second half, or this fourth quarter, should be a quick one. But I've said that before. I may eat my words. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Jones dishes. Maccabee, no. Rebound, Gilbert. And she turns it over. If you're Coach Scott Hardbarger, you got a commanding lead, you're most likely, unless something tragic happens here in the fourth quarter, you're going to win the ball game. Got a lot of your bench players. In fact, I believe all five on the court are bench players.
Correct.
What are you looking for out of your girls off the bench here? Clean game?
The same thing that you do the starters. So when you're coaching, when they're in the game, the standard has to be the same. You have to keep the standard the same, and you try to keep it the same. You understand that the bench players, they don't play that much, so they get a little bit of leeway, but not too much. You have to try to keep them because next year they are the people that are going to be playing, and down the road. So you kind of have to keep that standard where it is.
Charlie Siegel at the line. First shot up and good. .58-31. One more for Charlie. Long board. Knights will secure it, and it's going to be Kaylee Jones that'll bring it up. Jones will swing it over to Reimer. Now a three off the mark. And the board and off to the races. Cassidy Parker. Parker's shot in and out. Jones outlets off the hands of Maccabee. Saves it into the hands of Kaylee Jones. Reimer three off the mark. She's hit those in this game if you just tuned in. Williamson had it knocked away at the last second. Gilbert there to grab the board, gives it up to Siegel, and Charlie Siegel able to get that one to rim around and go through the net. 60-31. Davidson. Rebound picked up by the Lady Panthers. Up 29 at 60-31. 6:07 left. Williamson. Board secured by McCall Sanders. They'll reset. Maddie Gilbert for three. Long rebound. Bailey Davidson drove in to kick it out. Reimer had it briefly. In the paint, got a foul coming up on the Lady Panthers. It's going to send Lexi Gunter to the line. That'll be just the third foul whistled on Franklin as Cassidy Parker picks up her first. 2 shots at the charity stripe for Lexi Gunter. Got the first. Cassidy Parker able to get that errant pass, pick up the turnover. Parker has it in the front court. Over to Gilbert, now Williamson. Now going to find a cutting Siegel. Gets it knocked away in the paint. It's out of bounds off of a Lady Knight. Panthers retain possession as Peyton Taylor will check in for Coach Zach Wilkins. 5:12 left in the fourth. High pass to Siegel. Secures it, goes up, got fouled, and Siegel will be back at the line for 2 shots. Siegel can't hit the first. She'll get one more. Jones to the hole, slapped away by Siegel. It'll stay with North. And he goes to Gunner, and she was fouled. So that's going to send Lexi Gunner to the line. McCall Sanders picks up the foul. Second whistled on McCall Sanders. Fourth so far on the Panthers here in this second half. Lexi Gunner, the senior, first shot up and good. One more. He hits them both, does Lexi Gunner. Under 5 minutes left in this ball game. The Panthers still with a commanding lead at 60-34. Pass knocked around and picked off. It's Lexi Gunner. And she'll be back at the line. McCall Sanders going to pick up her third. Fifth on Franklin. First shot up and good for Lexi Gunner. And she gets the second. 60-36. Williamson feeds Siegel and she travels. Amy Reimer brings it across that timeline. Knocked away. Reimer secures it. Leah Jones for three. That one's off the mark. Board being fought for underneath. And Sanders comes out with it. Approaching 4 minutes left in the fourth.
Three seconds.
3-second violation on Maddie Gilbert in the paint. Gunner for three. Got it.
Good shot.
Lexi Gunner, the bright spot for Coach Zach Wilkins and the North Henderson Knights in this ball game. And she's been deadly from beyond the arc. 3:38 left as that one heads out of bounds off of a Purple Knight. Aubrey Haley going to check in for Hartbarger. Gilbert takes a seat. McMinn checks in for Wilkins. Baseline jumper. Cassidy Parker couldn't get it to go.
Good pass.
Outlet. Leah Jones, too strong. Haley into the front court. She'll be at the line for two shots. Hacked on the arm. Fourth on North. As Amy Reimer picks up just her first foul. Haley's shot, no good. She'll get one more from that free throw line. Hard to believe it'll be 3 weeks until we talk to you again. January 10th is our next broadcast here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. So if you're about to leave us because you're a girls basketball fan and you don't stick around for the boys, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. Oh my! Lexi Gunner hits the three-pointer and gets fouled, and she'll have a chance for the rare 4-point play. Maybe some acting there.
A little bit. But Avery Williams, she was a little bit late on the closeout there, and her contest was toward the player.
Yeah. Definitely there was some contact.
A little bit.
And she did complete that 4-point play.
Yes.
All of a sudden you look up and it's a 17-point advantage for Franklin. And the Panthers are on about a 4-minute drought. They've been stuck at 60 for a while. Haley breaks that drought. Wilkins has got some of his bench players in as well. It's Gunner who just completed that 4-point play. She had it in the corner. Dish it out. 3-ball up and good. By Avari McMinn. 62-46. North making it interesting. Still a commanding lead, though, for the Lady Panthers. And definitely, they are still playing hard and causing some turnovers. McMinn couldn't get the trifecta. And on the board, we're heading the other way. Foul on North Henderson. Lexi Gunner will pick it up. 5th on the North Henderson Knights. I think that they're going to give that one to Leah Jones, not to Gunner. 2:08 with a moving clock. Pretty much the decision has been made. It's just a matter of the final score.
Good rebound.
Aubrey Haley able to
Haley there.
grab that rebound. She'll be at the line as she went up. Peyton Taylor going to pick up the foul. That'll be her second and the 6th on North Henderson. Both teams have 6 fouls, so the next foul will have free throws. They'll be in the bonus. First shot, no for Aubrey Haley. One more at the charity stripe. Can't get either. Rebound Taylor. Leah Jones now into the front court for the Purple Knights. She'll spin it up top. McMinn has it. Tries to dribble in. Jones just inside the arc, and she'll get the bucket. Leah Jones pulls up. Makes it a 62-48 advantage. Siegel goes to the deck, able to control it and get it out somehow. Sanders into Siegel. Training clock. Williamson with it. Got to feed Siegel underneath. Intercepted. Another turnover. 60 seconds left. Deep in the corner is McMinn. Gives it up. 3 up and good.
Why not?
(62-51). All of a sudden, it's just an 11-point advantage. A turnover here, it could be a single-digit game. My goodness. Siegel backs in, traveling. Here's your turnover.
Yes.
28.8 seconds left. North with a chance to make it a single-digit ball game, and most likely would be the final in this one. And at one point, Franklin led by 30. Shot up off the mark, and a foul. We're heading the other way as McMinn pushed the Lady Panther to the floor, and we got some free throw shots now coming up. 18 seconds left. Foul whistled on McMinn, her first and the 7th on North Henderson. Avery Williamson. Front end missed. Rebound Osteen. 15 seconds left. Leah Jones for 3. Long rebound. Picked up by Parker and knocked out of her hands. 3 seconds left, and that'll pretty much do it. At the buzzer, up and good. North won't die.
No, they will not.
That'll do it. Officially, 62-53, just a 9-point lead at the end, and that was the final. A 9-point win for Coach Scott Hartbarger. Doesn't matter how you do it, just win, baby, right?
Yes, that's it.
And that's what the Panthers did. A lot of the bench players able to play a good portion of that second half after building a 30-point advantage. Panthers advance their overall mark to 4-5 and 2-2 in the Mountain 7 Conference. And they won't get back into conference play until January the 6th when they travel to Smoky Mountain. And the next broadcast that we have here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network will be on January the 10th as Franklin hosts West Henderson here at the Panther Den. 62-53, you see the boys varsities for both squads out warming up. And we are going to take a break. We're going to hear from Coach Doug Clemens. Had a chat with him earlier today about that win on Friday against Pisgah and about the North Henderson Knights and what they're going to be facing here in about 10 minutes. Stay with us, fans. More to come.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located at 175 East Main Street in Franklin.
Hey fans, George Young now joined by the head man of the boys varsity. It's Doug Clemens. As Friday night coach, you were able to get a hard-fought win over the Pisgah Black Bears. You knew it was going to be tough. It was a raucous atmosphere, which we anticipated as well, 77-71. The most points you'd given up all season, but as long as you get the victory, it doesn't matter, right?
Well, that's true. I feel that way. That is about 20 points more than we've been giving up. But, Pisgah had a very good team. I think preseason they were probably picked to be, one of the top, if not the top team in the conference, along with West Henderson. And to bring them in here and to walk out of here with a good conference victory, right here before Christmas, felt like we did some good things in the game. Even defensively down the stretch, I thought we did. Our man-to-man defense was able to quiet their outside shooting a little bit. And so we were able to, make some free throws down the stretch, and had a couple of hustle plays on the defensive end where the ball was kind of being batted around, and we came up with it and stuck it back in the basket, and we're able to hold on to the win.
One thing that we really hadn't talked about all season is your free throw shooting, and it really showed how good your free throw shooting is down that stretch of that Pisgah game. You were able to hit a number of shots with under a minute left at the free throw line to seal that victory.
Yes, we have been pretty good from the free throw line. I think we're shooting over 70% as a team for the season, and that's good for a high school team. I think we shot about that same percentage last year, and these guys have really worked at it. We've put time into it during BFS class. We did some fun things before the season started with free throw shooting, and had some little contests, and had a business come in and challenge our team with free throw shooting. Mike Wood and Walya Insurance was able to come in, and we were able to win a lunch from Mike Wood, which anytime you take money from Mike Wood, that's very good. So, that we've just it's been an emphasis all year. We do it in practice every day. We do it in BFS most every day, and so they've just taken it on as a challenge.
Normally you'd take Mike Wood to the golf course and not win his money.
That's right.
Because he's a good golfer.
That's right.
Coach, tonight it's another Mountain 7 Conference opponent in North Henderson. Last year you guys went over to North Henderson. That was a tight ball game. This year's team, 6-4 coming in to tonight's contest. Looks like it's another scrappy bunch coming in.
It is a very solid team. Got a scouting report on them. We've got some areas that we will have to take care of the basketball. They like to jump and trap, and especially in the half court out of their zone defenses, and also on offense, we'll have to, use our size advantage, and which is something I feel like we've done a pretty good job with up to this point. So those two things, rebounding should be in our advantage. Mainly just taking care of the basketball and not having foolish turnovers.
Well, this is the final game before Christmas, obviously, and then you head over to Hiawassee for the Christmas tournament. I know you are looking forward to that. You're going to see some teams that you haven't played before.
Yeah, the first game will be against Murphy on the 28th at 11:30 for the boys. Excuse me. we haven't played them in a long time in a regular season game, and then it'll just be a matter of the brackets after that. If you lose, you go to a certain bracket. If you win, you continue on and play, as the bracket falls. So looking forward to it. I've been to that tournament several times in the past with different teams, and it's always well run. I think the parents are going to really enjoy it. It's a really nice gym, short drive, relatively speaking, compared to our other games. So, yeah, it'll be a good way to whip ourselves back into shape after Christmas and get some basketball back under our belt before we hit the regular season again.
Well, Coach, it'll be 3 weeks until we talk to you again. That'll be the next home game on January 10th. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and good luck in the Christmas tournament.
Thank you.
That's head coach Doug Plemons, the boys Varsity. Stay with us, fans. Got more to come.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Welcome back, fans, as we get closer and closer to the boys varsity. Tipping it off here at the Panther Den. George Young along with Tony Christie, Clinton Taylor,
Yes.
executive producer, fantastic FPSN crew, camera folks. We got some new camera folks tonight. I didn't grab your name, but you're doing a great job. Philip Angel, also one of our camera folks working hard on this Tuesday before Christmas. The Panthers come into tonight's action at 7-1 after a hard-fought win over the Pisgah Black Bears on Friday night, a 77-71 victory, and a ball game that I think Coach Plemons and I think the boys kind of learned a lot about themselves.
Yes, it did.
After giving up 70-plus points, but still coming out victorious.
Yes, as the season goes, to get to where they want to get to, and that's winning championships at the end of the season, you have to win in different styles. And that style that they won with the other day was, they gave up a little more, but they had to score more. And that's where you see them growing as a team. And a lot of these guys, like I've mentioned before, didn't play last year. A lot of these guys didn't go through a lot of the close games in here because they were sitting there watching it, but they didn't get to do it. And now they've that last game, they were able to do that. They were able to go through, something that was, a nip and tuck game.
Both teams are heading to their respective benches. The clock stops, so we'll have the Introduction to the starting lineups here in just a few moments. North Henderson Knights come into tonight's action at 6-4, and they got a victory in conference last Friday against the Tuscola Mountaineers. These two teams did battle last year, and both of the matchups were very competitive. Let's head down for the starting
North
lineups.
Henderson. Now for the starting lineup for North Henderson. Number 12, Micah Pierce. Number 20, Josh Heine. Number 22, Bryson Rowe. Number 23, Noah Pierce. And number 24, Nathaniel Baird. Panthers go lights out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Panther fans, get on your feet. Now, your starting lineup. He's a senior, number 2, Keller Lamb. He's a sophomore, number 3, Max McClure. He's a senior, double deuce, number 22, Parker Kay. He's a senior, number 23, Josh Zollner. He's a senior, number 32, Cal Drake.
That's the starting lineups for both teams. We'll turn the lights back on and we'll get this conference matchup underway. North Henderson, as I mentioned, these two had some pretty interesting ball games last year, including a nip and tuck one in Hendersonville back in January of last year. And wearing their yellow uniforms tonight. They're purple on our scoreboard, but yellow on your screen. That makes it easy. Yellow for the boys varsity, purple for the girls varsity. So it's going to be the boys for the Panthers controlling the opening kickoff, or opening tip-off.
Kickoff, tip-off?
No, wait, there was a bowl game earlier today and a traveling violation on Keller Lamb to begin the ball game. The Potato Bowl was on earlier on the blue turf. Did you see that?
Yes. Love that one.
Well, we're old enough to remember, and these kids playing out here don't remember this bowl, but the original name of that bowl out in Boise was the Humanitarian Bowl.
Yep.
A lot of folks had nicknamed it the Humiliation Bowl because it usually featured a 6-6 team or something. But now they've got a sponsor, which is always the goal. Another traveling and a turnover going against North Henderson and Josh Heine. Heine comes in leading scorer for Coach Justin Paris and the Knights of North Henderson. It's Zollner with it.
And North Henderson starts off man-to-man.
In the corner, bounce pass, intercepted. Noah Pierce intercepts the pass, dishes up court. It's Heine off the glass. Drake up top, finds Zollner. Lamb for 3. Josh Heine secures the board.
You know, that last possession, the North Henderson, they started in man, and then they came out in a zone, that last possession.
Bryson Rowe wouldn't fall. Rebound, Cal Drake, coming off his career best in points on Friday, 33. Lamb tiptoes, gives it up to Zollner. He tiptoes that in line, and now a turnover as Cave had not established himself inbounds before securing that pass from Zollner. Nathaniel Baird triggers it. Pierce's pass up court is nowhere near another teammate, out of bounds. That's a turnover. And Franklin will have possession. Cave thought about it. Gives it up. Drake. Bounce pass underneath. Cave off the glass.
Good wraparound pass by Kyle Drake on the drive there.
Bryson Rowe for 3. Back of the iron. Rebound, Keller Lamb.
In that last game against Pisgah, Keller Lamb had 13 rebounds.
Max McClure leads into one. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Fought for, secured by the Knights. Up court, it's Heine. Lost control. Picks it back up. Kicks it out. It's a 3 by Micah Pierce. That wouldn't fall. Zollner into the front court. 5:30 left. First quarter. McClure. Now over to Keller Lamb. Bullet pass. K goes up, gets fouled.
Good pass good look by Joshua Zollner right there. Parker Cave has to step to that one a little bit more.
Nathaniel Baird picked up the foul for the North Henderson Knights. It's Parker Cave at the charity stripe, and he is money. Talked about that in the interview, if you didn't hear it, between games with Coach Doug Clemens about free throw shooting. And thought I'd mention it because I've seen teams that are just dreadful.
Oh, yes.
And back-to-back years, he talked about last year's team and then this year's team shooting over 70% from the free throw line, and that can win you a lot of ball games. Heine, baseline.
A mark that shows the aggressiveness of a team is if they can make more free throws than the other team shoots.
Cal Drake gives it up. McClure, free throw line. Max McClure gives the Panthers a 2-point edge at 6-4. Now press.
Looks like both teams are settling in a little bit now.
North breaks at corner 3. Wouldn't fall for Bryson Rowe. Long rebound. It's Parker Cave. North gets back defensively. Max McClure. Open 3. Now more press. Bryson Rowe kicks it out. Baird for 3. Right place at the right time. Bryson Rowe able to secure that and get the stick back of the offensive board. 3:54 left. 9-6 Panther advantage. Just underway here in the first quarter. George Young, Tony Christie, fantastic FPSN crew. Clinton Taylor, executive producer. On this Tuesday before Christmas. Cal Drake can't get the roll. Heine. Josh Heine showing why he is the leading scorer for Coach Justin Parris and his Knights. 3:20 left. Drake got fouled.
And he knows what I'm going to say to him.
Jam it.
Yes. Put that on their heads. See right here. He gets it right there in that little step. Yes.
First shot up and good. One more at the free throw line for Cal Drake. 10th Panther point. 3:14 left here in the first. Foul, by the way, was on Josh Heine. That'll be his first, and the second whistled on North Henderson. And Drake gets the second. From all of us here at FPSN, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas as we are in the Christmas spirit with our Santa hat and Christmas lights on our scoreboard. I hope that you spend time with your family. Inbounds, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with North Henderson. Right in front of the student section. Bryson Rowe had it, gives it up. Baird, catch and shoot. No, didn't shoot it. He decided to give it up. Noah Pierce, 3, out of bounds and off of Parker Cade.
Yes, it was a good hustle right there by Joshua Zollner to contest that one and get a piece.
Micah Pierce for 3. Ties this game at 11. 2:38 left. McClure. Finds Zollner. Nothing but net for Josh Zollner.
A shot by Joshua.
Baird in the corner. Now back up top. Bryson Rowe, he's open for 3. And the North Henderson Knights are now up 14-13. Under 2 minutes left in the first. Parker Cade tries to dribble underneath too far, and he tried to lift a pass or a shot. It was knocked out of bounds. And we've got a Knight check it in for Coach Paris, as that is Zion McDaniel into the ball game. Zollner with it. Now it's McClure trying to back down, gives it up to Zollner. Cal Drake for 3. No, rebound McClure. High pass, it's Cade. Getting position. Can't get the roll. There to follow, though, it's Cal Drake.
Nice move. Good positioning by Cal to get that rebound. Put it back in.
Bryson Rowe, you've got to be in his hip pocket, as he can jack him from beyond the arc. Pierce slips, loses control. Max McClure spins, lost control. North intercepts. And the Panthers pick it back off. Cal Drake got fouled.
Back to the free throw line where he lives.
Pierce going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first. That's Micah Pierce. There's a Micah and a Noah Pierce on the North Henderson roster. Drake, first shot. Good. Nothing but net. .50 seconds left in an entertaining first quarter. Bryson Rowe got it from the corner. Ties the game at 17. McClure tries to answer and does. Max McClure for 3. .13 seconds left. Rowe in the corner, double team, kicks it out. 2 seconds left. At the buzzer. Noah Pierce couldn't get it to go. And that'll do it. Exciting first quarter. 20-17. Panthers with a 3-point edge after 8 minutes. Stay with us, fans. Back after this.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Second quarter about to begin. 8 minutes up on the scoreboard, 20-17. Panthers with a 3-point lead. After an entertaining first quarter, we'll see what the second quarter gives us. That one's knocked around out of bounds. It'll be North ball, wearing their bright yellow unis tonight. Panthers in their home whites. Looking at the stats at the break there, Tony, pretty even.
Yes, both teams shooting 50%. The Panthers 6 for 12. North Henderson 7 of 14. The difference is in the free throw column, where the Panthers are 6 of 6 and North Henderson hasn't even attempted a free throw yet.
Bryson Rowe from beyond the arc to tie it at 20. Cade kicks it out, open. Cal Drake. And Drake answers with a 3.
If he's open, he'll probably make it.
A catch and shoot 3, Micah Pierce. That one wouldn't fall.
Rebound, Keller Lamb.
Yeah. And bringing it down, Max McClure. McClure between the legs, dribbles, shoots, can't get it to go. North attacks quickly up court. Bryson Rowe will kick it out. It's Baird for 3. Long rebound. Pierce. Baseline jumper. Noah Pierce, the freshman, and we're talking in the break, Al. He's got a little pub behind him.
Yes. He's one of the better freshmen in Western North Carolina.
Cal Drake backs in, kicks it out. Lamb 3. Rebound North. One and done for the Panthers with a 1-point edge. North with the basketball. Rowe 3. No. Zollner with the rebound. McClure picks up his dribble. Finds Lamb.
Good
now
pass.
Underneath. Max McClure off the glass. Assist from Lamb as he gave it up and made a beeline into the paint, did Max McClure.
And that's Max's 10th point of the game.
Fade away. Pierce, no. Rebound. Parker Cade. Cade with the move. 27-22. Panthers on a run with 5:22 left. First half. Micah Pierce gives it up. Bryson Rowe. Zollner now. Cabe travels. Parker Cabe shuffled his feet at that top of the key. And that'll be a turnover. Braylon Lazarn will check in.
Nice hesitation by Parker Cabe to fake the fake spin, free himself up.
Pierce into the corner row. Back it goes. Into the paint. Heine couldn't get it to go. McClure finds Cabe. Cabe now. Oh, can't get the layup. Had the nice move again. Almost a steal from behind. Rowe 3, back of the iron. Lazarn with the board. Off to Lamb. Lamb leans into it, no. McClure with the rebound, and he gets bumped on the floor. No shot. Very foul-less first half. That was just the fourth on North Henderson, and 0 have been whistled on Franklin.
Correct. Been a fairly clean game. Both teams have 4 turnovers apiece.
Got to get it in bounds. Just does. Keller Lamb with it up top. Finds McClure. DeZarn for three. Rebound off to North, and under 4 minutes we've got left here in this second quarter. Bayard gives it up. Bryson Rowe, three, got it. That's his spot.
Yes, it is.
Bryson Rowe makes it a 2-point Franklin lead at 27-25. 3:30 left. Both teams going on runs in this first half. Back and forth we go. Pass almost intercepted, secured by Lamb, and he was bumped. That'll be the fifth whistled on North Henderson. Still no fouls whistled on Franklin, which is surprising. Zion McDaniel will check
it's one of those things where when you're coaching, you yell this a lot. We're playing the zone, they're playing man, and we have more fouls. So right now it's actually working how it's supposed to work. If you're in zone, you usually don't get to that many fouls. If you're in man, you do. So
Hanley's shot from beyond the arc wouldn't fall. Bayard with it, gives it up to McDaniel. Daniel's pass knocked around out of bounds. Last touch by Hanley. He was trying to dish it over to Heine. Their leading scorer, Josh Heine, has been quiet here in this second quarter. Luke Van Hook into the game for Coach Doug Clemens. Keller Lamb takes a seat. Bryson Rowe deep in the backcourt. Down into the front court. Heine in the corner. Gets triple team. Dishes to Rowe. Now Bayard into the corner. Pierce. Around the horn it goes. Heine three. Grabbed his own rebound. Goes up in the paint. Got the roll. Did Josh Heine. Tied at 27. McClure in trouble. Dribbles out of it. Open. Drake, three. Got it.
Leave him open. He make.
Well, there's a double team. Somebody's open.
Somebody's open.
And it was Cal Drake. Deadly from beyond the arc. And a turnover for North Henderson. Didn't look the ball all the way in.
No.
2:02 to go, second quarter. 30-27, entertaining first half here at the Panther Den in this Mountain 7 Conference clash. DeZarn holds it over his head, falls down, able to somehow keep possession. McClure underneath, hits the deck. Heine. Count it and one. Chance to tie the game at the free throw line for Josh Heine.
Nice take by Josh Heine. Power down between two people. That Van Hook was already into his fall before the contact.
I don't think they allow that in the NBA, do they?
Oh, they give you a technical right then.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Tied at 30 after the free throw by Heine. Drake dishes a pass, knocked around, picked up. It's Josh Heine. Chance to take the lead. Three, Bryson Rowe got fouled. He'll be at the line for three shots. Chance to give North Henderson the lead. Can't hit the first. Can't hit the second. One more. And he got the roll on the third shot, and North Henderson has a 1-point advantage. 31-30, Max McClure brings it up, calls out the offense. McClure kicks it over, it's a three, up and good for Luke Van Hook.
Good shot by Luke Van Hook to come in ready to shoot it.
Off the bench, Van Hook with a trifecta, under 60 seconds. Heine in the corner. Stepped out of bounds. Nice defense by McClure. Able to make him turn the ball over. McClure in the corner. Finds Luke Van Hook. Braylon DeZarn to the hole. Braylon DeZarn with the bucket, 35-31. Panthers by 4 with 13 seconds left. See if North plays with the last shot. Down to 7 seconds. Heine at the buzzer. After 2 quarters, we've got a good one, 35-31. Panthers put a 4-point lead here at the break. No presentations.
None.
Here at the halftime of the boys varsity. Cheerleaders will come out and perform. Unfortunately, they're performing to copyrighted music. I believe it's some Christmas music. We'll take a break, and we'll come back. We will break down that first half and get you set for the beginning of the third quarter here in just a few moments. Stay with us.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The December Athlete of the Month is Laura Covarrubias, women's indoor track.
Covarrubias. I'm a sophomore at Macon Early College and I run indoor track. My events are the 500 and the 300 meter dash, long and triple jump, and the 4x2 100 meter relay, and I've qualified for state in all of them. So my dad encouraged me to run, so I started off with cross country, but I didn't really like it, so I turned to track instead. The thing I love about track is the relationships I've been able to form over the years. I'm still not sure if I want to run track in college or not, but I do know that I want to pursue pediatrics. Period. Dropping the mic. I know it's still the indoor season, but one of my main goals is to establish a new long jump record in the outdoor season. Do I go whenever? Okay. One thing that motivates me as an athlete and as a person is a scripture that is in John 3:30, and it says, "He must become greater and I must become less."
Oh,
Yeah.
so good, Laura.
Welcome back, fans, as you see the half-court shooting contest going on. I believe they referred to it as reindeer games.
Reindeer games.
And we'll see the kids and some big kids out there as well.
Yeah, I made the mistake of during my basketball camp, I did this exact same. But I chose two kids, and both of them made them back to back, and I had to buy them two. I had to buy two pairs of Jordans.
Oh man!
And Jordans are, one kid still had a little kid, so his were not 75. Yeah. The other one was a full 170.
I was thinking that both of them would be north of 100.
Yep.
Well, the Panthers hold a 35-31 advantage here at the break. Pass along a couple of stats here. Panthers shooting 50%. North Henderson 42%. Three-point field goal percentage 45.5%, 5 of 11 from beyond the arc. And North Henderson shooting 5 of 17 from beyond the arc at 29.4%, but both teams shot pretty well from beyond the arc, hitting 5 in that first half. And I'll tell you, that Bryson Rowe kid from North Henderson, he's deadly from beyond the arc. And really at this point, and we talked about it a couple of times during that first half, free throw shooting and getting to the free throw line is really the difference in the ball game. Panthers are perfect for the line at 6 for 6.
Yes, and they're so they've gotten to the line. So they've made 6, and North Henderson has only shot 4. So at this pace, it looks like the Panthers are being the more aggressive team.
You look at turnovers, pretty even as well. Franklin with 6 turnovers and North with 7 turnovers. And really clean first half, foulless. Only a total of 7 fouls called against both teams, 2 for Franklin and 5 against North Henderson. So you've got to hope that continues in the second.
Yes, and if you look, like you said, it's pretty much even. The only difference right now are the 4 more made free throws than North Henderson. So this has actually been a very good and clean game.
At about 3 minutes until we'll tip things off in the third quarter. We'll take another break. Stay with us.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located at 175 East Main Street in Franklin.
Welcome back. Got about 60 seconds. Here goes the horn, where we'll tip off the third quarter here at the Panther Den. George Young, Tony Christie, fantastic FPSN crew. Clinton Taylor, executive producer. Philip Angel and some fine other volunteers on camera. Didn't grab your name, but you're doing a great job tonight on this Tuesday before Christmas. YouTube Live and Facebook Live. If you have not, go ahead and like our Facebook page. Next week, the Panthers, both girls and boys, will be in action in the Battle of the States Christmas Tournament. Haven't talked about that a lot. But next Wednesday, the 28th, a week from tomorrow, they'll take on Murphy at Towns County High School's Gymnasium in Hiawassee. That'll be basketball for breakfast at 11:30. I guess brunch. At 11:30. Yep. Basketball and brunch together. And then they'll either play the winner or the loser, depending if Franklin wins or loses. The winner or loser of the Polk County, Tennessee, and Union County, Georgia ball game that'll take place at 2:30. And the right side of that bracket, Franklin would not play any of those teams until the third day, but you're guaranteed 3 games as we are back to action. Third quarter underway. It's Max McClure that'll dribble up. Fine Lamb. Now it's Cal Drake. Zollner underneath. Cabe saves it to Drake. And he's going to travel with it. Delayed whistle, but he did. Pro hop.
Definitely did.
.7:35 left third quarter. 35-31, 4-point lead. At the halftime break. First possession for North Henderson. No feet underneath. It's Bryson Rowe.
Another 3 by Rowe. Another corner 3.
That's where he loves to shoot that 3. In the corner. McClure thought about trying to answer. Finds Lamb. Now around the horn it goes Zollner. McClure. Partially blocked, out of bounds to North Henderson.
Looks like North Henderson has come out in an aggressive man-to-man in this second half.
Noah Pierce swings it over into the corner. Rowe had it briefly. Now McDaniel. Heine. Got it. And North takes a 36-35 lead. Cabe in the paint. Off the mark. McDaniel. Knocked around, picked up. It's McClure. Can't get it to go. Baird down court, kicks it out, and a traveling violation on Noah Pierce. Just joined us. These two teams have gone back and forth throughout this ball game. At first half, it was exactly like this. Both teams would go on runs, but neither ever built a double-digit lead. 5:47 with the moving clock as it's Lamb dribbling baseline, gives it up to Cabe. Now it's McClure. Back to Cabe, open 3. Back of the iron, long board. Lamb. High pass. Zollner. Foot was on the line. Shot no good. Rebound Baird. North attacks. McDaniel into the front court. Pass intercepted. Keller Lamb intercepts the pass. Dishes to Zollner. Back it goes. Lamb. Count it and one.
And you can tell that North Henderson's come out with an emphasis on keep the ball out of Cal Drake's hands. Good run right there.
It began with the turnover.
Give and go. They actually practice that at the beginning of every game.
Lamb able to get the bucket to complete the three-point play. 38-36. Franklin back out in front. Bryson Rowe, three, got it. My goodness.
Yes.
Gabe underneath. He's done that a couple of times. Got too far underneath the basket. Was some contact. Noah Pierce. 4.5 left. Pulls up. Rebound. Cade. Gonna push. Lamb back to Cade. And Parker Cade will be back at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's a textbook way to run a fast break. Give it up, get it back, put it in.
You can tell that these boys play with each other year-round, know each other's tendencies.
Yes.
They know where each other are going to be on the court. Because when you're out there, you don't want to be thinking too much. Now we've got 3 seconds. It's a turnover.
He stepped out of bounds and wasn't forced out of bounds, and he touched the ball. That's right.
Okay.
You can't run out of bounds intentionally. Kind of like in football.
Yeah. Can't be the first to touch the pass. Zollner can't get the roll. 41-39. Deep three, Noah Pierce rather. And Pierce gives North a 42-41 lead. As the Purple Knights go back out in front. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here.
Right now, some of the adjustments that were made by the Panthers were to protect the corners, and they've been able to. What they did was shift it up to where they're shooting from the top of the key now.
Mountain 7 conference basketball standings. You see Franklin at the top of the conference. North Henderson in the third slot, right behind West Henderson. Franklin and West, only undefeated conference teams.
And North's only loss in conference has come from West.
It's going to be Parker Cade to get it inbounds. Does to Max McClure. And Max brings it up. Cabe work it on Rowe. Leans in. No. Rowe with the rebound. Nathaniel Baird off the glass as he was open underneath the basket. North by 3. High off the glass. It's Max McClure with the bucket.
Good take by Max.
Pass underneath, stolen away. Drake up court. McClure open for 3. Got it! .251 left. Timeout. Doug Clemens.
30-second.
A quick one. Here's the schedule. Talked about the tournament coming out of the locker room break. That'll be next week. And then 2 on the road after that tournament at Swain and at Smoky Mountain. So you have 5 in a row again on the road, just like you had against Hayesville, Cherokee East, Rabun, and Tuscola. I joked with Coach Flemings, who was the fool that made the schedule, and he called himself a choice word. Of course, he's the one that made the schedule, but somehow, sometimes that's how the schedule, works out.
Yeah, just shapes up.
Sometimes you have to play when you have to play. 46-44. In the corner row, 3. He missed one. North grabs the rebound, though. It's Heine underneath. And he got fouled.
Heine's a very aggressive player, especially on the offensive rebounds. He's been able to get in there and get a couple this game.
2 shots for Josh Heine.
North's leading scorer.
He got the first. 46-45. Got them both. But Josh Heine tied at 46. McClure on the dribble. Gives it up. It's Zollner. And Cal Drake will travel with it again. Micah Pierce into the front court. Finds Baird.
Now they're running flex.
Underneath Rowe, shot blocked. Tips it up and in does Bryson Rowe. Cave in the paint. Out it goes to Lamb. Cal Drake got the roll, hit the front of the iron, and goes in.
Good footwork there by Cal to keep his dribble. Keep his pivot foot down so he didn't get called for traveling that time.
Knotted up at 48. Underneath, whistle. And again, they're going to say that Bryson Rowe went out of bounds and came back in.
Yes, he just can't go out of bounds.
You never see that called the entire season, and we've seen it twice in this ball game. Knocked out of bounds. Panthers reset with McClure at the trigger. And it goes to Cade. Cade can't get it to go. Rebound McClure, and he got fouled. The shot was off the mark, but that'll send Max McClure to the line for a couple to try to break this 48-all tie. About 24 left, third quarter. And he can't get the first.
At that point, the Panthers were 6 of 6. Now they're 6 of 7 from the free throw line.
Got the second. 49-48. Micah Pierce for Coach Paris. Brings it up. Now we've got a whistle and a traveling violation on Heine. He's shocked. Approaching a minute left in the third. McClure gives it up to Cade. Now it's Zollner. High pass. McClure. 3. Got it.
Good shot by Max.
50 seconds left in the third. Baird into the corner. Josh Heine. But to find Micah Pierce. He lost it. And I'll say it was touched by McClure. Heine knocked around. Picks it back up. Now it's Micah Pierce directing traffic. Finds Bryson Rowe to Heine. Short. Rebound McClure. And knocked out of his hands with 21.2 seconds left.
And Heine's shot right there was contested by Cal Drake. Kind of hard to shoot over that.
Cabe underneath. Drake out to McClure.
Good pass by Cal to find Max.
Heat check. At the buzzer.
Max is another one. Max is another one. If you leave him open, he's probably going to make it.
Yeah, I've been talking up Bryson Rowe, but I think Max McClure may be showing him up.
And that's his 20. He has 22 after 3.
8 minutes left. Panthers by 7 as we head to break.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Fourth quarter about to begin. And it's Micah Pierce and the Knights of North Henderson with it. Guarded by McClure. But find Bayard, who gives it up. High pass over to Rowe into the corner. It's Heine. Back out to Rowe. Heine off balance. Max Cal Drake underneath.
Nice move.
Couldn't get the bucket. It's out of bounds. And last touch by Nathaniel Baird, and it'll stay with Franklin. McClure, or check that. Cal Drake underneath.
Good pass to feed the big man.
The emphasis has been on Cal defensively here in the
Yes.
second half. And he's been quiet, but making adjustments is Cal Drake. And the coaching staff to try to get him some more touches, especially here in this fourth quarter.
Joshua Zollner comes around, wraparound pass.
He got position.
Yes.
Turnover. Cabe. All of a sudden, it's an 11-point advantage, the biggest of the night for Franklin. Neither team had a double-digit lead until that bucket. Pierce lost control, and last touch by Panther. Only 4 fouls called in this second half.
Yes.
And nobody's complaining.
I'm telling you, some good officiating.
Very good officiating.
Very good. Because what they do is they actually talk to the players and get them out of the trouble before they actually call the foul.
Rowe in the corner. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Keller Lamb as he bumped Noah Pierce. Just the second on Franklin. And just the first on Keller Lamb. Well, check that. That'll be his second as they update the tote board. Micah Pierce, no. Rebound, Bryson Rowe.
Travel.
Pierce going to travel with it. .604 left as North going to pick up full court. Cabe to McClure. If you pick up full court, that's what happens sometimes. Exactly. There's always a runner.
That's what you want to do. You want to make teams pay for pressing you.
Pierce hits the deck. We've got a whistle and a foul. Not going to be on McClure. Yeah, it's going to be on Max McClure. Just his first foul. McDaniel going to check in as Nathaniel Baird takes a seat for Justin Paris. This has been an entertaining high school basketball game.
Yes, it has.
Unlike the girls.
It's been a little bit of back and forth,
It
and
has.
now a run by the Panthers to break it open a little bit.
And coaching adjustments.
Yes.
For both teams. Shot up and good by Pierce. And we haven't gotten bogged down in a lot of fouls.
Yes.
Cave off the glass. We'll see how much longer Coach Pears stays with that full court press after back-to-back buckets by the Panthers. Micah Pierce thought about it. Gives it up to Noah Pierce.
Joshua Zollner, great defense.
Bryson Rowe. He got it. Him and Max McClure putting on a three-point clinic tonight. Cade off to Lamb. Back out. Pass intercepted into the hands of Micah Pierce. He gives it up off the glass. Josh Heine. 63-55. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout called by Coach Justin Pears. So let's take a break. Stay with us.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
We are back to action. Almost a steal. Zollner thought about it. McClure going to attempt. That's short. Can't fault Max McClure. He has been deadly from beyond the
Yes,
arc.
he has. 24 points in this contest.
Approaching 4 minutes left. McDaniel finds Rowe. Micah Pierce, a deep three, and it's an air ball. And a timeout, Plemons. We'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. Mountain 7 conference standings. You see the Panthers at the top of the conference. North Henderson there in the third slot. Only loss was to West. Of course, they're right behind the Panthers.
Yes.
They're at the top of the conference. Here's when the Panthers will be facing North again and West Henderson. That'll be the next broadcast that we have. Should be on January the 10th. 3:53 left in the fourth. Cade shakes the defender, kicks it out. Drake got the roll.
Great body control by Cal on that one.
Panthers by 10. Micah Pierce going to feed into the paint. Back out it goes to Pierce. Working on McClure. Fade away. No. Rebound. Out of bounds. Saved. No. Cabe was out of bounds when he touched it. 3:06 left. Nathaniel Baird checks in for McDaniel. He takes a seat for Coach Paris. Deep three, good. Nathaniel Baird came off the bench. 2:55 left. Zollner gets double teamed and find McClure. Now over to Cave. Underneath, it's Drake. Drake tries to go up, gets mugged. He'll be at the line. Shot was no good. Drake very comfortable at the free throw line.
Yes.
2 shots. And I say that he misses the first.
Yes, we actually did the announcer's jinx because he was 4 for 4.
Of course. Don't blame me for that. One more. And
makes the second.
He made the second.
19 for Cal Drake, the Panthers' leading scorer.
Rowe got fouled. He'll be at the line for 3 shots. Oh,
Tell you the truth, that was it's probably a good thing because the last time he went there, he missed 2 out of 3. So.
Yeah, and you're lucky it wasn't the old-fashioned 4-point play.
Yes,
here.
correct. How he's been shooting.
Exactly. He was short.
Yes.
And who was it got the fouls? Cabe, yeah. He got his money's worth hitting the first. If you're going to foul a 3-point shooter, make sure they don't make the shot, right?
Yes. First thing is don't foul him. That's
and if you do, then knock him.
Make sure it doesn't make anything.
Knock them off of their trajectory, and that's what he did.
But that's what, like I've talked about before in many broadcasts, that's the way you get back into a game, by making free throws while the clock is stopped.
And he hit all 3.
5-point game.
All of a sudden. Ooh. Lamb with it. Turnover. Nathaniel Baird off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point game with 2 minutes left. Cabe into the front court. High pass. Chance to tie the game at the free throw line for Noah Pierce.
Wow.
My, oh my. We've got a timeout on the floor.
Yes.
It's going to be a full timeout.
Yes, right there. The Panthers kind of relaxed it and went to the old
drain
corner.
The clock.
Yeah, drain the clock. Where a lot of times it depends on what you're doing, but a lot of times you go in layups only. Like that's where no jump shots, layups only.
Throw in some errant passes, some turnovers, and all of a sudden,
yes,
it is a 1-point game with a chance here to be a tie game with the and 1 situation coming up for North Henderson. Very entertaining ball game. If you've been with us from the get-go, we appreciate you as we are past 9 o'clock now, 9:02. This Tuesday before Christmas. So it's Noah Pierce at the line to try to tie the game. And he does. We are tied at 66. It was 65-55. Just seems like an eyelash ago. Zollner got to get it across that timeline. He does. Into the hands of Lamb. Now Lamb gives it up to Max McClure. McClure now harassed. Finds Cal Drake, and Drake gets fouled. Only the 5th whistled on North. And that's going against Josh Heine. That's his 3rd. Knocked away. Is it a turnover? Or was it touched? Yeah, it was touched by North Henderson. Couldn't tell from our angle. Zion McDaniel going to check in, has taken a seat as Micah Pierce for North Henderson and Coach Paris. And he goes to Cabe. Finds McClure. Minute and a half left. Cabe in the corner, going to dribble out. High pass, intercepted. Chance for North Henderson to take the lead. And a turnover. Zollner saved it out of bounds into the hands of North Henderson. It's Bryson Rowe to McDaniel. Can't get it to go.
The rebound by Parker.
Cave there to grab that board. Keller Lamb drives in, kicks it out. Cave now at 53 seconds.
We holding for the last shot. The score's tied.
Zollner.
There you go.
Now you got to guard the three.
Yes.
40 seconds left. Timeout, Coach Justin Paris. And the North Henderson Knights. 37.1 seconds left. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll keep it here. What a string of events
yes.
to get to this point. Tony, 68-66.
With about 2 minutes left, I was sitting there thinking, okay, salted away, free
Cruise
throws,
to victory.
go. Wow.
Credit North Henderson.
Yes.
As they were down 10 and devised a plan. We talked about Coach Justin Paris in one of the breaks, didn't talk about it on the air. He is a savvy coach.
Yes, he is.
And he's made adjustments throughout this ballgame.
Yes, he has. And at that last little bit, the Panthers were very nonchalant with what was happening. In North Henderson, they were helter-skelter. There were triple teams and things like that. And when you see that, you kind of have to make sure you pick it up and finish the game.
North Henderson with a chance to tie or take the lead with a three. Pierce. Noah Pierce ties it at 68. What are the Panthers going to do? It's Max McClure. Over to Zollner. Now Cave with it, 20 seconds left. Cave over to Zollner. 14 seconds left. Zollner. Drake, 10 seconds. Now McClure, 8 seconds. And a timeout. Timeout, Coach Doug Clemens.
Yes.
7.8 seconds left. Coach Doug Clemens elects to draw up a final play to try to get the final points of this ball game and to secure a victory. Tony, what do you think's happening in that huddle?
Hard to say not knowing. It's one of those. It's like,
well, do you try to get the ball to Drake?
You tried it right now. Either McClure or Drake would be, the primary ones that, and then Zollner, they're all very good free throw shooters. Yeah. So what you try to do here, the main thing you try to do is put the onus on the official. Something going to the basket and where there's contact and, make the official, if he's going to call it, call it. If not, live with the results. But get something going to the, aggressively going to the hole and concentrate and try to finish it.
Here we go. McClure to trigger. 7.8 seconds left. Cade lost control. McDaniel can't get it to go. Blocked. Out of bounds with 0.2 seconds.
It has to be a tip. With 0.2 seconds, it has to be a tip.
North Henderson has possession underneath their own basket with 0.2 seconds left on the clock. "30-second timeout called by North Henderson. Trouble with the inbounds pass, Tony.
Yes.
It was stolen away. McDaniel had a chance underneath, and then there was a fight for it. And now the inbounds play here is critical for North Henderson.
Yes, and it has to be a tip. It can't be a catch and shoot or anything like that. With the clock under 0.4, it has to be a tip.
But if you're Franklin, the one thing you don't want to do is foul.
Correct. That is.
But you got a foul to give.
You have to play the ball, and make sure that you kind of push them out to where they're shooting a jump shot, because it won't count. Like, just don't let it be caught near in the paint, and you'll be just fine.
That'll do it. Did we expect this?
Yes.
Overtime at the Panther Den. All right, let's take a breath here. We'll take a break, come back for the first overtime stanza right after this.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back. Jump ball in the overtime session. So it'll be Cal Drake jumping against Josh Heine. North controls the opening tip. It's Baird. No. Rebound to Franklin. Out of bounds. Off of a night. He just joined us. North wearing their bright yellow uniforms. Franklin in the white uniforms. As we are in overtime after Franklin had an 11-point lead in that second half. It saw it evaporate late. McClure leans into it. Hits the deck. And a traveling violation now on North Henderson as Nathaniel Baird fell down.
This game has been very physical, but it hasn't got out of hand, and they're letting them play.
Ball trickles out of bounds. Again, bodies hitting the deck. McClure got to get it in bounds. Does to Cade. Got it blocked. McClure dribbles out. Keller Lamb for three. Rebound, kicked around. Lamb has it. Somebody call timeout. Underneath, Cal Drake slams it home. That brings the fans to their feet.
Great hustle right there by the Panthers, especially Parker K. Keller Lamb.
Cabe with the steal. Josh Heine picks up his fourth foul. And Parker Cabe will be at the line for two shots.
Right there, Keller. Good touch pass by Josh Zollner.
Sure was. Cabe gets the first.
That's Parker Cabe's 14th point.
Can't hit the second. Pierce can't get the roll. Rebound Cabe off to Zollner. 2:40 left. Zollner kicks it over. Lamb open. It's McClure. Long board
Lamb
secured
again.
by Lamb.
I tell you what, Lamb's hustle this last and this overtime has been pretty good.
Cabe finds McClure. Now it's Parker. Backing down. Lifting a shot. No, got his own rebound. Goes back up.
Parker Cabe staying with it.
73-68. North yet to score in this first overtime. Fadeaway. Pierce got it. Three-pointer by Micah Pierce. My goodness. 73-71, full timeout. Coach Justin Paris and North Henderson, they want to talk it over.
2-point game.
The ebbs and flows in this one have been
yes,
miraculous.
Yes, they have.
As we talked about it, I think it was about midway through that third quarter, how we thought this was a great high school basketball game.
Yes.
So we had seen a really bad one previous, and that maybe amplified how good this one is. But the stats at the break, Tony, very even.
They were very even. Yep.
Only difference was at the free throw line. So we kind of had to anticipate that we may go to overtime. But if you just joined us, Franklin held an 11-point lead.
Yes,
in the fourth quarter.
In that fourth quarter, it was 11. It was a 11-0 run because the score was tied, and then they methodically chipped away and came back.
And Franklin kind of let off the gas offensively.
Yes, didn't try to score.
It's going to be Cabe out of the timeout. He gets it into McClure. North backs off the pressure. Zollner. Josh Zollner. Floater. Wouldn't fall. McDaniel in the corner. Jonathan Ellis has checked into the ball game for the first time for North Henderson. Rowe hits the deck as he was fouled. Shot was blocked. It's going to send Bryson Rowe to the line. Chance to tie the game. As Keller Lamb picks up his third. 16 foul on Franklin. Both teams have 6 fouls. And we're, 71 seconds left in the overtime. Still yet to be in the bonus for either team.
That's amazing.
It is. Chance to tie the game.
Normally in these high school games, we're in a bonus from the second quarter on.
Yeah. Cabe into the front court, gives it up to Lamb. Approaching a minute left, tied at 73. And we've got a whistle away from the basketball. A foul going against North Henderson. That'll be the 7th on North. Foul was on Jonathan Ellis. I didn't see what happened.
He hit Parker Cabe in the eye inadvertently.
It's going to be Cabe at the line, 1-1. Hits the front end. One more for Parker. Got them both. The free throw line and the three-point line. for the difference in this ball game.
Yep, and that's 18 for Cabe.
Pierce. Cabe with the rebound. Dribbles out. And he got fouled. So Parker Cabe back at the free throw line.
Yes.
Nathaniel Baird picks up his second. That'll be the 8th team foul on North Henderson. 1-1 for Parker Cabe. 40 seconds left in the first overtime. Can't get the roll. Up court, Heine ties it. 31.2 left. Tied at 75. Full timeout going to be called by Coach Justin
Up
Parris.
and down, back and forth.
Ah, goodness.
Yes, and that right there, that one, that was the delayed break because everyone's running back, but North Henderson actually had someone run back way faster, and I don't know how it happens, but he got back and then he made that was probably the easiest basket by anybody in this second half.
So Franklin will have the basketball. 31.2 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
North Henderson taking their time at the bench as Coach Justin Parris talking to his players.
And Coach Justin Parris has been subbing in offense for defense.
Yep. Looks like he did again. He's got McDaniel back in there. Ellis as well. Drake gets it knocked away. It'll stay with the Panthers. 27.9 left.
You're right there. Cal has to get a little lower. A little lower.
And it goes to McClure. He gets stopped. Finds Cabe. Now Zollner with it. Into the front court. Lamb. Wow. Zollner with 10 seconds. Knocked away. Jonathan Ellis. He lost it off his legs. It'll be Panther basketball with 6.8 left. Timeout Clemens. Full timeout. Doug Clemens wants to talk things over. So the issue here, Tony, is you've got to get it up court.
Yes.
It's not at the half court or underneath your own basket. You've got to get it across and up court with 6.8 seconds and try to get a shot off.
So, okay. There's a couple of train of thought here. Like something like what I was Coach Parris. Deny the ball. Get a good trap. A one count, you're trying to go for the ball. If you can't get the ball, foul them. So then they come down and or you can just play solid defense. Two different ways. Since the score is tied, go into a second overtime. Or let them catch it in front of you.
Cabe will be the trigger man. Gets it into Zollner. Zollner got to get it across the timeline. 3 seconds. Zollner at the buzzer. In and out. No good. We're headed to double overtime. Stay with us, fans. More free basketball right after this. Lamb, he just laid it. Welcome back. Double overtime, 4 more minutes of basketball. Getting a treat tonight on this Tuesday before Christmas. Santa has come early if you're a basketball fan.
Yes. Like we were just talking about, in that last little bit, the Panthers had to know the time and score because the time was going down and the score was tied and we had a layup. And, you know, it happens to older players. It happened to J.R. Smith in the finals.
Yeah, it did.
You know, like not knowing. So it happens. But that's one of the things that, you know, as a senior, you kind of have to know, like, I'm going to have to go score this right here.
Cal Drake going to be jumping center on Josh Heine.
Right now, the leading scorers for the Panthers are Max McClure with 24, Parker Cabe with 18, and Cal Drake with 21.
Max McClure gives it up to Zollner. Back it goes to Max. It's Keller Lamb. Floater, no. Tip up, no. Rebound. Bodies everywhere. Jump ball, possession arrow, North Henderson.
Good hustle by both teams. I knew I should have went to the bathroom at halftime.
Yeah,
my goodness.
It was over.
This is a good one. I'm telling you, this has been a good one through the whole game.
Pierce kicks it out. Baird, 3, got it. Nathaniel Baird. North has taken the lead here in the second overtime. Cal Drake feeds Cabe. Foul. Parker will be at the line. Team's ninth. That one is going against Bryson Rowe. That'll be just his second foul. Then he got some perspiration after there was a bunch of bodies on the floor last possession on this end of the court.
Yes. Three minutes left.
Cade. 1-1. First shot good. Can't hit the second. Rebound, North Henderson. What are they going to call here? Offensive?
I don't know what. I know it should be called, but I don't know what they're going to call.
Yep, offensive foul, North Henderson. Swinging his elbows.
Yes.
That'll be the third on Bryson Rowe.
And right there, the reason why Rowe was called on that one was because he didn't actually have chin the ball and have it underneath his chin and his elbows out.
Pass underneath, too tough, and we're heading the other way. They're going to whistle a foul on Cabe. His 7th team foul on Franklin. So now both teams are
in the bonus.
Double bonus for Franklin. 1-1 for Josh Heine. One more. Hits them both, does Josh Heine, 80-76. Biggest lead for North Henderson in the overtime. Both overtime frames and a turnover. Timeout Clemens. 2:42 left in the second overtime. Full timeout called, so we'll take a break as well. Stay with us.
Audio Jungle.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located at 175 East Main Street in Franklin.
2:42 left in the second overtime. Out of the timeout, the coach Doug Clemens called. The Panthers will play defense, and North will have to get it in bounds, full court. Baird into the front court. Over to Rowe, back to Baird. High pass. That's Micah Pierce. Bryson Rowe was the intended target. Knocked out of bounds by Keller Lamb. 2:28 left. Quick pass. Tried to get a quick back door.
Good steal by Zollner.
Zollner. Got Zollner coast to coast after playing pickpocket. Noah Pierce leans in and gets a foul on the dribble. That'll go against Josh Zollner. That's his second.
Yes, and right there, Josh has to realize that they're in the bonus. You can't do any of that. You have to stay with them. Just stay in front of them, because any foul right now, they'll be shooting.
1-1 for Noah Pierce. He got the first. Back to a three-point edge for the Purple Knights, wearing yellow.
And remember, we were talking about the free throw differences. Now this will be their 14th free throw, and we've taken 16.
And they've got the better free throw percentage now.
Yes.
Does North Henderson. 4-point lead for the Knights. McClure thought about drive again. Under 2 minutes left in this second overtime. Heading the other way. Parker K with the offensive foul, player control foul.
Yes, so it's not that's not a shooting foul, so.
Parker picks up his third. Clean up some more perspiration. Jay Brooks is eyeing the floor and cleaning up every ounce of perspiration out there. This is neat to see. All right, he's done. Now we're ready for some basketball. Inbounds pass going to be knocked around and eventually picked up by Zollner. Zollner finds Lamb. Running shot good. Pierce gets mugged. Parker Kay picks up his 4th. That'll be the 10th team foul, so double bonus the rest of the way for both teams. Nathaniel Baird at the line for 2 shots. One more. Got the second. In the corner, it's Zollner. Now, Max McClure can't get the roll from beyond the arc. Hit the front of the iron. That would have given the Panthers the lead. Now North draining some clock. Pierce to the hole.
5-point lead with a minute left.
Zollner for 3. He'll be at the line for 3 shots. As that one was off the mark. I thought he had a chance at the old-fashioned 4-point play. Which we have already seen in this ball game. Bryson Rowe completed it for North Henderson. First shot up and good. Foul was on McDaniel. That's his first. And we'll probably see some offense for defense by Paris here. McDaniel takes a seat. Checking in is Micah Pierce off the bench for North Henderson. One more for Zollner at the line. Hit all 3. Baird up court. Stolen away. Drake knocked it around, picked it up, gave it off to Zollner. Dangerous pass. It's McClure up top, over to Zollner. McClure. 27 seconds left. Feeding. Drake underneath. Stolen away by North Henderson. And then Parker Cade steals it away. Drake, 3, off the mark. Rebound, McClure, 16 seconds left. And a foul on North Henderson. Chance to tie it at the line.
But that's what you want right there. You had your senior leading scorer, with a 3-pointer to possibly win it.
2 shots. One more to tie it.
Max McClure.
15.4 seconds left. Here we go.
15 seconds. Whatever you do, do not foul.
3. Off the mark. Rebound. Out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Whose ball? It's North Henderson.
Ball, yeah. Parker was laying out of bounds with the ball. He had the ball, but it was laying out of bounds.
1.5 seconds left. Tied at 85.
Seconds.
Timeout, North Henderson. Coach Doug Clemens, you see him out talking to the official. He thought that the basketball hit the bar above the rim.
It just hit the top. It hit the top, and it's allowed to hit the top as long as it doesn't go over or hit the bar. That one it just hit the top of the backboard. Right here, if you're Coach Parrish, you're drawing up something like I was explaining before. Something going to the basket. For the Panthers, you're trying to make sure that you do not foul. Right here, you do not foul. Keep everything in front of you. You stay in between the ball and the basket and make it a hard contested shot. This is one of those things that you do when you're practicing. 1.5 seconds left with the ball underneath. What is your best play to get a basket? That's what this,
to win the game.
To win the game. Coaches actually do this situational thing just like this to end practice. Guys, offense versus defense. Let's see what they got.
Nathaniel Baird will trigger underneath his own basket. Guarded by the biggest player on the court, Cal Drake. Trying to get it underneath. Kicks it out at the buzzer. We're headed to triple overtime. 85-85. Stay with us.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
All right, we're going to jump center once again for the third time in overtime as we begin the third overtime frame. North Henderson will have the opening possession. Noah Pierce directs traffic. You wonder at some point about attrition. Bryson couldn't get it to go at the free throw line. Keller Lamb. And one. Micah Pierce will pick up his second. Check that. Noah Pierce will pick up his second. And Keller Lamb a chance to give the Panthers a 3-point lead. And he does. Micah Pierce swings it over to Noah. And Noah Pierce backs it out. 3:24 left. Directing some traffic. Now draining clock. Pierce on the dribble. Foul on Cabe. Or was it on Zollner? It's going to be on Josh Zollner. That'll be his third. And 2 shots upcoming for Noah Pierce. Hits the first, does Noah. He'll get one more. Jonathan Ellis checks in for Coach Justin Paris and the Purple Knights.
Little offense for defense.
Yep. We've seen that
Yes.
this overtime. Second one up and good.
He's been doing it for the last 8 minutes of game time, actually.
Right.
Dunk the ball.
Drake gets his
There you
own
go.
missed shot. Noah Pierce again. Will just dribble. Drain a little bit of a clock. 2:46 left. Bryson Rowe. Can't leave him open.
No.
Tied at 90. Cabe up court. It's Lamb. Gives it up to Drake. Lost it. Lamb. Off the glass.
Score is 92-90.
Doesn't go to 100. If we hit 100, the scoreboard does not go to 100.
Oh, nice move. Good block.
Blocked by
Block
Parker Cade. I'm not sure if our on-screen scoreboard would go to 100. We've never been there. Here's the block. Oh, man, this is nuts. And it goes to Heine. Blocked by Cal Drake. Into the hands of Cabe. Cabe will quickly give it up to Cal. Into the front court, it's Cabe. 2 minutes left. Third overtime. Now the Panthers draining clock here. And both teams at this point are gassed.
Yes, have to be.
That's Zollner. Somebody's going to come pick him up now. He's going to dish it over to Drake. Down to 70 seconds left. Zollner underneath. Cave off the glass. 94-90. Under a minute left. Third overtime. Noah Pierce. Micah Pierce kicks it out. Noah, three. No. Rebound, Lamb. North fouls. 38.7 seconds left. Fifth foul going to be whistled on Heine. Josh Heine, the leading scorer coming into this one, averaging over 13 points a game. He's going to take a seat. Parker Kay will be at the line for 2 shots. Could give the Panthers their biggest lead in the overtime frames.
Good shot by Parker.
95-90.
2 games in a row, Parker Kay has been down at the free throw line to seal it.
Hit them both.
2-possession game now, 38 seconds left.
Pierce picks it up into the front court, guarded by McClure. Going to attempt. Can't hit. Rebound, Ellis. Kicks it out to Rowe. Ellis with 24 seconds left. Baird to the hole. Timeout. Coach Justin Paris and North Henderson. 4-point advantage for the Panthers with 19.6 seconds left in the third overtime.
Nice drive right here. Drops it behind his back, brings it up, lays it with the right.
He slipped down as it is a it's cold night, but a warm evening inside of this gymnasium. A lot of sweat.
A lot of sweat on the ground. We've had to have several stoppage in play.
Yep.
Wipe up the sweat.
Bring out the towels.
Okay, 19 seconds, up by 4. What's the chances of this one?
Well, the one thing that you definitely need to be concerned about, obviously, is getting the ball in, not turning the ball over. Hitting the free throws. This North will obviously foul. And then defensively, you've got to guard the 3, and Bryson Rowe specifically. Cabe gets it in to Cal Drake. He is going to head to the line, and if you're North Henderson, he is probably the last person you want at the free throw line. .4 left. Rims out. Another announcer jinx. I'm going to shut up. I'm shutting up. Sorry.
That's why I didn't say. I let you say it.
I apologize. They'll get one more. Can't hit either. Rebound, Micah Pierce. Races up court, 14 seconds. Noah Pierce, fadeaway 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Ellis. Out of bounds. It's last touched by Panther. So 6.8 seconds left. Franklin by 4. Pierce can't get it to go. Rebound, Cave, but that's going to do it. Triple overtime thriller. 96-92. Franklin advances their overall mark to 8-1, and they are still perfect in the Mountain 7 Conference a perfect 4-0 in the conference slate before Christmas. And if we had gone to a fourth overtime, it would have broken the scoreboard literally.
Yes, it would have.
Because we can't put 100 up there on the scoreboard here in the gym. And I don't have a graphic for the third overtime on our scoreboard. So we're glad it's over. I don't know if these two teams could have played a fourth overtime. Both were pretty gassed at the end of it.
Yeah, they were definitely gassed. You can look at Max McClure right now. He is holding his hand on his head. He is worn out right now, and as they should be, because this is one of the best high school games we've seen in a while. It went back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, and if they can keep up with this, keep winning different ways like how they have. That just bodes well for them in the future.
Yeah,
that's what you need. You need games like this. You do need, because you go through a season beating people by 20 and 20. You get to the playoffs and you got a close game. You don't know what to do. So,
and if you tuned in late and saw the 3 overtime frames, at one point in that fourth quarter, Franklin had an 11-point lead and really cruising.
Yes.
And we had already chalked it up as a victory. I was thinking about, hey, I'm going to go to cookout afterwards, or
right.
Right. And then all of a sudden, North said, nuh-uh. And credit Coach Justin Parris and the Knights. Scrappy bunch. Knew coming in they were a very scrappy bunch.
Yes.
They fought back, tied the game, and then who could have predicted 3 overtimes?
Correct. And I'm about to say these and you can tell they're right there in the third place. And you can tell they are. It's going to be nip and tuck for those 3 teams right there in the conference.
All right, fans, that is going to wrap things up. I want to talk about the Christmas tournament schedule. That will be next week. That's the first day, and then after that, if you win or you lose, that determines who you're playing. But those times there, 11:30, 2:30, 5:30, 8:30, are good all 3 days. And depending when you win or lose, that'll depend on the time slot. Franklin plays at 11:30 a.m. next Wednesday. The girls play at 10 a.m. next Wednesday in Hiawassee. All right. Thanks to our fantastic FPSN crew, Philip Angel, Clinton Taylor. For Tony Christie, I'm George Young. Till next time, Merry Christmas. So long, everybody.
At the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.